Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Witcher 2. So, fun fact, going this way is not actually required because we're on Roach's path. He gives us a clear way into the city. If you're on Yorvith's path, however, this is pretty much the required way to get into the city itself. Now, the reason I'm not doing this as the main path is because I want to save going through the area that we would have gone through for after we get into the city, after we pick up a couple of other quests, because that will just end up working out a little bit better in the end. I do think we need to go through this area later anyway, so it's not like that big of a deal that we aren't going through it right now. But yeah. The other thing is, I need to check and make sure we've got the right monster parts. And we didn't sell everything, because there are certain monster parts that we're going to need for a quest. And hopefully I didn't sell it. I don't think I've sold monster parts, but then again I might not have been collecting them either. Although, no, I should have certain monster part sets. Let me check our inventory real quick. So, not crafting, but alchemy. So do we have the... We might not have them in our inventory either. In fact, we don't have a lot of stuff. We have the Bulvor Brain. We're gonna need that. Queen and Draga pheromones. Good. Okay, we're gonna need to find our... The Queen and Draga pheromones are probably the most important part. I believe we have some other stuff scrolled away in our storage, though, so we will need to do that.
Renounce witchery and repent.
Ooh, there's a lot of these guys, huh? Not fun. We can explore a tiny bit here, though we can't really go that far. Ultimately, there is just one path into the city. I guess you could theoretically fight through all these people in what's it called? Yeah.
I shall pray for you.
Okay. You guys have different armor since last time. I guess you could theoretically fight through everything here.
May the eternal fire light your way.
On Yorvith's path, but it's not recommended.
I remember you from Vizima. Blessed be the eternal fire.
In its radiance.
Yeah, a lot of them remember me. I don't remember if we killed Siegfried or if we spared him or what. I don't know.
I shall pray for you.
Greetings.
All I know is they don't really like me.
I remember you from Vizima.
Because we had a little bit of a tiff at the end. Can't go that way either. Didn't think the Order of the Flaming Rose would come back to haunt me, but here they are. Anyways, let's go into the city, because we do have access. Unless I get turned away and then I need to go in the other direction anyway, in which case all of this was for nothing. Yeah, but we could just follow him in. Or you could go in through the back. So, Lochmuin is an interesting city. It's actually really big, as you can see. We sort of need to find our way around and through it. It is occupied almost entirely. There are certain quarters to it, like it's sectioned off in certain ways.
Stay away from
And we'll need to talk to certain people in order to get all the quests that we need to do. Who are you?
No offense, but you're scaring my customers away.
Okay.
Yeah, greetings.
One day someone will get you in a dark alley.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're
I know nothing.
I don't trust you.
nobody really likes us. I mean, I guess it's with good reason. We kind of, you know, did bad things. Oh, John Natalis, huh?
Trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
Well, let's ask a few questions.
Representatives of the Council of Regents. Did any come with you?
Only Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel. The other 5 remain in Vizima.
It seems that save Baron Orval, most spend their time trying to devise a way to undermine Anais' claim to the throne.
Kimbolt and Marivel. What's their stance?
Well, they've taken opposing positions, as one might expect. The Baron believes Anais' origin, if you will, stands in the way of her taking the throne, though it's common knowledge that he would simply prefer to seat himself on it. Whereas Marivel has said that Foltest's children have his full support. He stated this in Vizima before the entire council.
Wow.
One thing is certain, words come cheap. Those two may change their minds in a flash if Anais is found and recovered.
I see. So people are basically vying for the Temerian kingdom, and weirdly enough, because the king, because we just killed the king of Cadwyn, that means that it's really important what happens here in the coming moments, because King Hensalt isn't even part of the equation anymore.
Impressive summit, but not all the players have their representatives here.
The most important do. The mages thought about inviting everyone, but time is short.
I've seen a Nilfgaardian delegation.
Scandalous, as I see it. They're here at Henselt's bidding. Before long, he'll be inviting them to his war councils.
Interesting.
The mages will want to get as much as they can out of this summit, and monarchs don't generally like others dictating terms. This may end in a row.
There will be no row. The mages now rely on the mercy of the northern kingdoms. The amphitheater itself is also protected by an anti-magic shield, like the one used at Thanedd. The times of mage impunity are gone. They will be shown their place.
Okay, then. The mages are going to want power, too, and that's, well, going to be difficult. Oh, yeah, the Pontar Valley, if you wanted to see it. There's not much for us to see here. Although it is good to talk to John Natalis, because it's important to know who he is. He basically represents Temeria. You know, the kingdom that got destroyed. Well, we'll take the money. There's not much else in this first area other than John Natalis himself. I believe we can talk with a few other people here. Orans. Elemental stone, huh? That's interesting. That is just randomly there. Are you... Oh, yeah, there you're peeing. Okay. It answered my question.
Uh-oh. Trouble? Hush.
What trouble? There's no trouble.
Evil eye! Stop sowing defeatism.
Okay, then. Who else is here in the Temerian camp?
Alchemist! Water quenches life.
Okay.
Like beer quenches thirst.
Note for scribe. We'll take a read of that in a second. Invisible ink and note for scribe. What's this? I ask kindly, my good lord, my summons, my cord, my good lord, heed it keenly, my good... Okay, invisible ink. Those wishing to conceal the true contents of their missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with the substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as a dye, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of a message thus treated can confirm its authenticity by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue. Interesting. Note for scribe. The pages have been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a reminder. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you see the facts events. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. Okay. That is for a quest that we will be doing. But we don't have the quest just yet, so we can't really do much there.
At your service.
What I am looking for, though, is... Well, I'll take the diamond dust. I don't know if I actually need it, but, you know. We can go through here. Oh, goodness. That's the Temerian Quarter. I almost wonder if it's better to leave and then double back. check out all of it. I mean, it's a big area. Blue meteorite ore. Just randomly in here, huh? Alright. Well, I'll take it.
It's you!
It is me. Kimbolt's.
Baron Raven and Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
Interesting.
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind.
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
Yeah, screw Temeria. I decide what I care
What I
about.
care about. That's why I asked.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
Well, we could try and defend ourselves more if we want,
I
but
take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head, or not at all.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais Lavalette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards. The nobles have decided to share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
so either Anais becomes queen or Temeria is divided. That's what is essentially going to happen.
I take it.
Not for...
Is there anything else that we can do here?
A lot of...
But
Or the royal...
dark... The nobles...
You said it.
Temeria...
And that's it. Okay. So it's important to note the differences there. That is actually going to be one of the major things that we have to end up deciding for this chapter. What essentially happens to Temeria? Okay, there's just a circle of strength here. Do I? Goodness, I am walking in a long way. There's like this section that I passed and this section that I passed because we could have gone in the sides. I'm going to see if I can't double back through it. But more Pontar Valley. Everybody is wondering how much of it they can get. Hello.
Ah, Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture, it's barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
You don't look very Temerian.
I've gotta say, you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
What brings you to Lockmore?
He's very much a kiss-ass.
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher. Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbolt excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
Okay, then. So this guy is very much not like the rest of the Temerian royalty. He's nicer to us, I guess, but also ultimately doesn't want Temeria to be the same as it once was, which means that he is very much against Denias. He's a weird little kiss-ass that honestly I think is just out for himself and tries to play nice so that he doesn't make anybody angry. Kind of lacking in conviction and lacking in truth, I would say, is maybe a good way to put it. So this leads us to the upper section. But does this actually connect to the entrance or exit? It does, okay. So if this connects, does that mean that the other direction is just totally closed off? I guess it would have to be. Okay, so let's check this out. This would have to be a dead end. I heard something. Oh, is this the way to one of the quests we can do? Yes, it in fact is. Well, thankfully, actually, we have a sword that specifically is for gargoyles. Oh god. Unfortunately, they also explode. Oh god, and we died very quickly. Holy crap. Well, that was... yeah, I do want to load the last save game. Where is my last save game? Where did it auto-save me last? Oh god. As I was walking in. Alright, I'll talk to all the people again and get back to where I was. We'll not go the gargoyle route just yet. We need to actually find a notice board for that. Alright, so going into the main area.
Morning, men. Morning,
Hello.
Commander.
Nilfgaardians.
Hell's bells, who do we have here? Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around. Fight! Know what attention means?
Is this a brawl? Fist fight? Or is this a sword fight? Oh no, it's a fist fight. Okay.
You got shoulders for great. At ease.
Alright, well, he's the one who wanted to fight us, I guess.
God over here. Semper Fi. We serve him faithfully and get you, snitch.
Don't try this again.
If anyone gives me reason to doubt this, I shall
Oh, score to settle. That quest, that... Alright, well. That is a quest that we have. So we could walk through this area, but I believe there's also, again, the gargoyle issue is here. So... Or maybe not. A bunch of Nilfgaardians here. I should do a little quick save. This is a gargoyle area, right? No, it's just slums.
Welcome. Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Is it just slums? I could have sworn there was, like, enemies down this way. And oh, hello. Dear Lord. Scared the hell out of me. Holy crap. And this guy just has Orans on him. I don't want to end up going too far because I believe this is another gargoyle thing. I'm like 95% positive. Oh, is this like a jump down? Just because I'm curious. And again, we'll do the gargoyle stuff in a little bit. Oh, hello, dog. Why are you here on your own, dog? That's not good. Hello.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional. It's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Alright, well, a bunch of Nilfgaardian soldiers. Just, you know, attacking. Oops, the wrong thing I pressed. Let's go ahead and, execute a few of them. You know, fight this like normal, unfortunately. Oh, God. They do so much damage. Oh, are you kidding me? Bullshit. Let's try that again. And actually, real quick. Oh, not meditate. We should probably upgrade our character because we just got 2 talents that are sitting around doing nothing. We already have the mutagen ability. Drink an additional potion. That's not bad. So, could increase our potion strengths, increase our oils, or we could just give ourselves more damage. More health. This way we get more adrenaline. That's kind of good. And you know what? I think let's grab the health. That gives us significantly more HP. And then let's drink some potions since we're walking around in a dangerous place. Wallow, Rook, Golden Oriole. The Trinity! There we go. That's all of that. And then, on top of all of that, we can also go to our enhancements. And we could do, Balka's Blood on our steel sword.
But...
Let's just kill all three of these guys real quick. No, what? Why'd you put away your sword? It's insanity. Also, why are they just not being affected by Yrden anymore? What in the hell is going on? Why are the enemies just not being affected? What the fuck? Okay. There we go. Now I've got a pretty strong thing going. I mean, it still barely does anything. Jesus. And these guys still hurt me, even going through the goddamn block. So I can't even freaking... Oh, God. Do you guys not want to help? I am behaving myself. They're not. Oh my god. You guys should be helping me. Also, Yrden sometimes just doesn't trap people either, which is getting really annoying. Oh my god. There we go. Just killed this man. Oh, dear lord. Why not? Why can't I save it this time? Why is there a difficulty spike all of a sudden at this point? Wire rope from one of them. Twine, timber. Did they have, like, literally nothing? Ooh. This guy's got some armor. Is it better than mine? Hell yeah, it is. I'd rather wear the... Well, actually, technically, the Nilfgaardian is just the tiniest bit better. But we've read the arrest warrant before. Like, it's the exact same. Oh, good. Oh, let me toss out some of the crafting ingredients that I have. Because we don't necessarily need, like, the leather. There we go. Hello.
Let's play dice.
You must first defeat my teacher. He's a master of magic, but grossly my inferior when it comes to dice.
Okay. We found the dice people. This is important.
How can I help?
I want to play dice.
You must first prove you're good enough by defeating the elves who play here.
Okay, the elves. Are you elves?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, you are.
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
Anyone else I can challenge to a game around here?
2 mages.
but they refuse to play us.
They only play masters. But beat us, and who knows?
Alright, let's roll some dice, I guess.
Who would you like to play?
Alright, sure. Raise. Why not? You're gonna cheat anyway, so what do I got? I have a full house, so... What do you have? You have 4 of a kind? Ugh. Jesus Christ, I need to get... Well, now I have 4 of a kind and high 6. It's a draw. Are you kidding me? Alright, I got 3 of a kind. What do you have? You have 2 pair. I think my 3 of a kind is still better. So let's go ahead and roll more. Opponent has resigned. I win! Yay! Okay, so I beat one of them.
You win.
I beat Philly.
Care to play dice?
Yes, roll them. God, the AI is cheaty. Alright, I have... What is it? 2 pair with 6 high. They also have 2 pair, but my 2 pair is technically higher. And I can re-roll this. Opponent resigned. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Congratulations. You've won.
Thanks for the game.
Alright. We defeated the elven woman. Now we play
How can I
you.
help?
I want to play dice.
I could use some coin. Shall we play now?
God, the dialogue for dice is not great, is it? Ugh, I thought I was about to lose a dice. I'm ready for the AI to cheat hard. Okay, you have 3 of a kind. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. 6. I almost had a straight. Would have been the best. Actually, I guess 5 of a kind is technically better. It landed in. Okay. I have 2 of a kind. Hi. And you have 4 of a kind. Okay. This is what it's going to be like, huh?
How can I help?
I want to play.
I could use...
Come on. What did I get? 3 of a kind. You have 2 3s. Okay. I'm slightly better off. Let's see if I can get 4 or 5 of a kind. Okay. I won against you.
You've won.
Who can I play next?
My apprentice. She's a mere learner in magic, but she's a true master in dice.
Alright. Well, let's defeat the sorceress.
Let's play dice.
Shall we?
Are you a master in dice because you cheat? Very low stakes, all things considered. We're not betting very much here. Alright, what do you have? You have 2 5s, and I've got 2 3 4 and then 2 5s. Okay. I'll re-roll those, I guess. You've raised, okay. Why? Did I get anything from that? I have 2 pair now. I won. Okay, cool.
You fully deserve this coin.
Who else can I play?
The incredible Lockhart.
Sounds arrogant. Where do I find him?
Somewhere around the market, most likely.
Thanks.
Okay. So cool. We've done that. Defeated them. Poor dog. Just off on his own. Alright, well, now I know this is a relatively safe area to walk through. I don't think there will be gargoyles here. If there are, I will be infinitely surprised. Let's just check out this bottom area here. Well, there's a dead man. Okay, hello. I was like, there's not gonna be gargoyles here. No way, Jose. Why? Chill out, dude. There's a goddamn gargoyle over there. I mean... So, I guess we'll deal with this later. I guess this is another rune area. Although there seems to be less gargoyles here. Oh, hello. Is there just the two?
Guess they'll never learn.
Okay, here's the problem. They explode. Okay. Oh, another one spawned, huh? Oh god, get away. And then they just randomly hit you back. And then we get away. Okay. Gargoyle heart and gargoyle dust. We actually do, I believe, need this stuff. So, real quick, I'm going to drop something. And then we're going to head over to the market area so that I can... We have a lot of twine and a lot of cloth. I feel like I don't need the cloth because I've got a bunch in my storage. Ooh, elemental stone. That might be useful. What's down here? Is this what I think it is? I believe this takes us to a quest thing that we need to do. Are you just a friggin' gargoyle? You are just, in fact, a living gargoyle. Okay, well. They do respawn, I believe, so that in itself does not get us closer to finishing the quest, but let's get the contract before we start delving into that stuff. And like you've seen, they're not impossible to kill or anything like that. They're just quite powerful. Especially because they knock you back if you attack too much. Thankfully, we got the sword that's really good against gargoyles, so we don't have to worry too much about it. And there's nothing here. I think we have fully explored these little bits of outskirts now. Okay, yes. And now we're in a safe space. Okay, I really need to find storage. We could put some things away, and also merchant would be nice so we could sell things we don't need.
At your service.
Oh, he recognized me as the hero of Azima. That's weird, I guess. I mean, not really weird. I mean, it's a good thing, ultimately.
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, and I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats everyone. Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
No. So yeah, he sells basically steroids, and we are going to try and face Numa. No, not the mushrooms. I want to talk to your buddy here.
You lose, something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Alright, let's wrestle. So you'd want to bet the least amount the first time. because I will say it, it is actually impossible to beat him the first time around. Yeah, you will not win.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could maybe kick a clown's arse.
And then, in this instance, we have to point out that he's cheating.
Angrat warned me that you cheat.
What would that slut for sale know about the mighty Numa?
I expect sluts for sale know the likes of you best. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole.
So, you could try and intimidate him, or do the brawl with him. I am curious if we can intimidate him.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them.
Alright, well.
You lose something.
Now we arm wrestle him normally.
I'm looking to earn a few orens.
You can only lose them with the mighty Numa.
You a thief?
I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to arm wrestling. Care to try me?
So now that we can defeat him properly,
I've always been the curious sort.
You can bet the 200, and now we actually do a normal arm wrestle, which is far easier. Whoa! Whoa, what's going on? Whoa, 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 what just happened there?
You lose. I don't...
Let's wrestle. I hate that I'm freaking betting so much on this, but I want to get my 100 orens back. Oh, that's right. I'm controlling the little medallion, not the bar. God. I always forget that I'm controlling the goddamn medallion.
My little ace tits. No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
And so he gives us a diagram for long, robust gauntlets, which we can actually use to get us some really good gloves to replace our long, studded leather gauntlets, which, actually, I don't think that these are very good at all. +4, +7, +5, 7, +5. My actually long, studded gauntlets are better than the ones that I can make. Alright, well, never mind. I believe that ends Bring It On, Lock Moon. Yeah, he had no equals, and then this one, Poker Face, we just have to face the actual guy. Oh, level up. I like to change my hairstyle. Interesting.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out.
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Okay, then. So let's go ahead and trade. Oh, God, can I sell a bunch of stuff? Do I have a bunch of stuff on me that I'm just, like, hanging on to? Oh, my God. I have all these Kadoni swords that I don't need. Let's not sell Henselt sword. That would be bad. Let's sell all the stuff that I don't have equipped. We'll keep Selkirk's armor. That should give me a ton more space already. We could sell all of the junk. There we go. I can sell some of my trophies. I don't need multiples of most of these. There we go. And then we'll keep the enhancement muted, or the greater enhancement, but we'll sell that. There we go. Quest completed. Bunch of Nilfgaardians training here. Again, Nilfgaardians are a little strange to see here, but oh well. Roche is waiting for us here, but we do not want to talk to him just yet.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Let's see. Ah, there's the notice board.
Diddle yourself, pauper.
Heh.
Renounce magic.
So we want to take the Gargoyle Contract. Mighty New must challenge, which we've already beaten him. Elegance, breed, what is this? Dazzling appearance can be in. Summit of sorceresses. All members of the Magic Guild have arrived in wondrous new attire. Central Square before.
What do you
Oh, Zivik.
The mages are making a country fair out of this summit.
They're parasites who'll stop at nothing to get into the king's treasuries. Deathmold's one of them. He'll be on their side, and Kedwin's vote should count for a lot. Though Henselt would have quickly shown them reason. He was a great ruler. The world will go to pot if only fools and brats are left to rule it.
They're also going to discuss what to do given the assassinations.
Aye, a new world order. You know the drill. I see all those cowardly, petty knights and bloody mages and wonder where the human race is going.
Forward. Blindly down a steep slope. But for now, the clip of air is more fun than it is terrifying. You're not in the Kedweni camp?
Those Redanian pigs tricked us, as usual. They took the best buildings, leaving us the rat-infested ruins. It's better out here in the square. A right good show. Messengers running back and forth, delegates grinning at each other while thinking of slitting each other's throats, and lots of gold changing hands. A lot of armed men around. The kingdoms are trying to look menacing. People like me'll soon have work to do.
Nice to meet an optimist. Really raises the spirit.
Alright, well. There we go. We've got some stuff figured out there. So the Gargoyle Contract, unfortunately, we need to learn more about gargoyles before we can really do anything with it. Most of these people don't really want to talk to us.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Oh.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about Elven ruins.
I don't remember him.
On the contrary, I find Elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loch Muin is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the First Conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources. Those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanad truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
You have weapons?
I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Can you... Ooh. Lots of stuff here. So he is also the crafter.
I'm interested in the wild hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
Not birds, but okay. This is the man that we could give the manuscript to that Death Mold wanted to buy.
I came upon this strange manuscript. Think you can help me with it?
Why, yes. I don't believe I'm mistaken. Do you realize what you hold in your hands?
A mage told me it's the key to an ancient ritual that summons evil specters who otherwise wander the earth doing no good. Specters apparently willing to make deals.
Well, the mage was full of bilge, so to speak. You see, the Vrans knew well how to secure their treasures. It is said that in some places they left sentries. Now, these sentries come to life when someone draws near who possesses a scroll inscribed with words of power, like this one is. Provide the correct password, and the doors to a hidden vault open before you.
So how do I use the manuscript?
Nothing comes free, my friend.
Try and hex him. No, that failed.
I can't.
Well, you...
So how do...
Can I just keep doing this until it works?
You needn't even know the meaning of the words for the sentry to let you pass. You must merely know the sequence in which the password must be read. In this case, we have a sentence. Nana kanpa zi udu ya lala gat exa nana zi udu zi gat kanpa nibit. Nana kanpa means forge ahead, while nana zi means backtrack. In summary, should you encounter a sentry who reacts to this scroll, you must first answer with the words that follow Nana Kanpa in their given sequence, then omit Nana Z, and conclude with all the words that follow this phrase, but in reverse order.
Not that complicated, actually. Thanks for your help.
I didn't follow it, but okay. Okay. Gargoyles?
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
Okay, doesn't help. However, he may have a book on gargoyles? Do you have a... Oh, he has armor of Tirnalia. Whoa! That thing's really good. There's a bunch of diagrams. He has a diagram for a sword that's insane as well. Huh. I think maybe that ends up being like the best stuff in the game. There's a really good steel sword he has as well. Magic wrap. Novigradan sword, which is pretty good. A lot of good. Runes of power, yeah. Unfortunately, these are the things that we need. These are quest items that we need for dealing with the gargoyles. I'll need to look up and see if it's worth it to get that stuff or if there is better things in the game. If there are better, I'm probably not going to buy from him.
Leave the royal courts.
But
Venom into rulers here.
felt like I'd check it out. Okay, so not this way, unless this is a back entrance to something. It is not. Probably just a dead end. Diagram essence of water. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure what I just found there. I think storage might be right around here. In this building. Ah, in here.
Barbarian. It's a brazen attack.
Goodness, there's a lot going on here.
How are you?
Hey! I don't want anything
Store,
to do
collect
with
items. There we go. Okay. So I will spend some time throwing all this stuff in here. and find exactly what I need. I think I even stored my mutagens. Yeah, I did. So, and my enhancements are in here too. So I can, okay. There's a lot of stuff that I can do here. Well, let me throw in my stuff that I'm not selling it. Oh, I just have to have it on me, huh? That's fine, I guess. Put in the swords that we're not going to be using. Okay, that gets rid of a lot of weight on me. And we're going to go into meditation and go to our character development screen because we are going to mutate a couple of things. First of all, we're going to... Yeah, sure. Mutate ability. Yes. Only use the greater mutagens when you're doing this. There really is no reason to use anything else. Gets us some more health. We can... Oops. Mutate this. Bam. That has a mutation on it now. I'm going to grab this one just in case we get a mutation again. I think those are the only ones we can apply for now. I believe if we grab Fortitude, we could mutate that as well. But I don't think we're going to be able to get all the mutations possible in this game, which is fine. We've got a few greater mutations, which is nice. I believe...
Greetings. Many thanks for the kitchen.
You're an innkeeper?
It's not that kind of fire. The eternal fire is the light of truth, the hearth of a true community. Only in the eternal fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man is fellow man.
Okay, well, we can access storage by talking to him, but...
Where is Philippa?
Alright, anyway. So, I need to do a little bit of research in order to figure out a couple of things, and we need to go face Lockhart and Dice Poker, which is... Oh, he's just, like, standing here. You know what? Why don't we just do this and finish this out in this episode?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Okay. Got anything on the Wild Hunt?
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
Interesting. Anyways, let's play Dice Poker.
Want to play now?
Let's do it. I'm gonna lose a lot here, but we're just gonna try. What do I have? I have 2 pair? I do have 2 pair. What do you have? You have 1 pair. Okay. Well, you know, I have a pretty good 2 pair, so I'm just gonna re-roll the 1. And we win instantly. Okay, sure. Why not?
You just ended a lifelong winning streak.
And you owe me some coin, or you can pay in kind.
What's your preference?
I'd like something nice.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce your armor, or one of the designs from my collection.
So, I think we might want to take the runes, because it's a fire rune, which is one of the damage runes that we get. The design's not that great. The armor reinforcement, I believe, is not amazing. So I think I'll just take the runes.
Fine choice. Here they are.
There we go. And we beat the poker guy. Anyways, next episode we're going to carry on, and I'll do some research into what we need to do to get all the extra stuff done, because we actually have quite a bit. We have to do the Gargoyle Contract. We have to do From a Bygone Era, and are we still doing the Mystic River quest, or is that just done? Mention a treasure beneath Loch Moon that, when combined with these materials, would make Vran armor, and this is also part of Score to Settle, or Bygone Era. So we will do that when we go into the ruins down below, as well as a couple of side quests that we need to do here. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!